Hello and welcome to another Magic the Gathering unboxing. Today we're going to be looking at the booster battle pack from Return to Ravnica. So it looks like they've started releasing these booster battle packs with the expansion sets rather than, as they were doing before, just for the last two core sets. So the booster battle pack is a two-player variant, or it's inspired by a format called Pack Wars. So in here you get two 22 card semi-randomized decks, two 15 card Return to Ravnica booster packs, a learn to play guide and a rules insert. So let's open up, see what's inside. So I believe the two colours in each of these 22 card decks is based around the guilds. Now it looks like actually what they've done is they're no longer giving you little, I think you used to get some, if my memory serves me correctly, some little card boxes that used to come with this. It looks like they've, oh, hang on, no, maybe they're still there, have a look. Yeah, maybe they've gone now. Okay, so here's the two packs. Let's open up and see what's inside. So first up we've got Rites of Reaping, and then we're moving on to land here. So we've got forests and swamps, so we'll see black green. Golgari Longlegs, Terrace Worm, Savage Surge, Drudge Beetle, Urban Burgeoning, Stab Wound, Drainpipe Vermin, Towering Indrik, Destroy the Evidence, Sluiceway Scorpion, and there's a Golgari Guildgate in there to help you fix black-green mana. So we're going to open up the booster, and obviously as we've got a black-green deck, we're going to see what's in there that's going to complement this. Now I'm just checking the rules in here to make sure this hasn't changed since last time. So where are we? Let's just roll back a bit. So here it goes. It says each player gets a 22 card deck of semi-randomized cards including basic lands and a 15 card booster pack. Unwrap your decks and see what colours the cards are. Decide which player gets which deck. Each player opens a booster pack and chooses up to 5 cards from it and adds them to his or her deck. Shuffle and play, and then it's got the guild symbols down the bottom. So this is obviously Golgari, and let's see what green and black we have in our booster. Okay, so we've got Electricary, which is in red. So I'm going to put all the stuff that's not green or black or can't be used in the deck to one side. Paralysing Grasp, So we have Grizzly Salvage, which is an instant. It says reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. So you're going to have to be careful here with a small deck. You could potentially, well, you wouldn't so much run out of cards, but that's putting 5 cards into your graveyard. So you're going to need to make sure that you've got ways in which you can get those cards back from the graveyard. Transguild Promenade. So this enters the battlefield tapped. When Transguild Promenade enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1, and you can add 1 mana of any colour to your mana pool. So that would be playable. Cremate, which is in black, so that we get to exile a target card from a graveyard, and from that we can get some card draw. Battlehorn is in red. Inaction Injunction blue. We've got a Drudge Beetle. It's got Scavenge 5 and a green on it, so we get to exile the card from the graveyard, and we can put a +1/+1 counters equal to the card's power on a target creature. Scavenge is a sorcery. Rakdos Guildgate, so that helps for fix for black or red. Codex Shredder, an artifact which is 1 colourless, so we can play this in the deck. Target player puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard, and for 5 colourless you can tap it, sacrifice it, and return a target card from your graveyard to your hand. Assassin's Strike in black, so we can use this to destroy a target creature, and its controller discards a card. Pyro Converge, rare. So our rare is Dreadbore, which is black red, so we won't be able to use this in the deck. And you get to destroy a target creature or planeswalker. Ooze Token, Swamp, and looks like we've got something up the back here. Essence Black Backlash, so we've got a foil of that. But again, it's blue-red, so we couldn't use it in this deck. And it's a counter spell, counter target creature spell. Essence Backlash deals damage equal to that spell's power to its controller. So just going back through here, in terms of what we could use in the deck, we've got Assassin Strike, Codex Shredder, Drudge Beetle, Cremate, Transguild Promenade, and Grizzly Salvage. So you've got an interaction going on here as well between the Codex Shredder and the Grizzly Salvage. So Grizzly Salvage is putting stuff into your graveyard, and the Codex Shredder can be used to return a target card from a graveyard to your hand. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 cards potentially that we could put in the deck. We just got to choose up to 5. Okay, let's move on to the second pack, which you can see looking at the front card must have white in it. Okay, so we've got Trustani's, I can't even say it this morning, Trustani's Judgment. Courser's Accord, so this gives us a clue of the colour combination here, which is green-white. And some land. Sundering Growth. More land. Axebane Stag. Heroes Reunion. Chorus of Might. Knightly Valor. Phantom General. Centaur's Herald. So we've got a token theme going on here. Plains. Druid's Deliverance. and not surprising there's Populate here. Cellar of Songbirds and Selesnya Guildgate, which is going to help us with the green-white mana combination. So this is obviously the Selesnya Guild. And let's look for some green-white stuff and some artifacts in this particular booster. So first up we have a white card, Rootborn Defences, so we could use that. That's got the Populate ability on it and makes creatures that you controlled indestructible this turn. Urban Burgeoning is in green, so this we can enchant a land, and the land has untap this land during each other player's untap step. Mizim's Skin is in blue. Goblin Electromancer, so blue-red. Cobble Brute, red. Gorehouse Chainwalker. Gatecreeper Vine, it's got Defender on it, 0/2. When Gatecreeper Vine enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land or a gate card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. That's going to fetch us out some land. Azorius Arrester. So with this, it's got an enter the battlefield trigger on it. So it's a 2/1, but it also has detain on it, so we get to detain a target creature an opponent controls. So with the detain ability, if you're not familiar with it, until your next turn, whichever creature you detain can't attack or block, and its activate abilities can't be activated. There's an Izzet Guildgate in the booster, used for blue-red. Dagger Drone Imp, Minotaur Aggressor, Gilgari Key Rune, which would be at home in the Golgari deck, but not in this one. Slime Moulding, so X and a green, we can put XX green ooze creature tokens onto the battlefield. That would be well at home in a token deck. Guild Feud is our rare, so although this isn't applicable to this particular deck, I will just read it out as it's the rare. 5 and a red, enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent reveals the top 3 cards of his or her library, may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield, then puts the rest in his or her graveyard. You do the same with the top 3 cards of your library. If 2 creatures are put into the battlefield this way, those creatures fight each other. Promo token there, and a forest. So in this particular instance, we actually have a grand total of 5 cards that would be usable in this deck. One of which has tokens on it, one of which has Populate, and the other here, which is useful, is good for hunting down lands and gate cards. So if we chose to, we could actually put all of 5 of these in our Selesnya deck. So yeah, there you have it. That's the contents of the booster battle pack now. Like I said, it looks like they've done away with the those little mini deck boxes you used to get with them. I actually quite like those because there were the few deck boxes where they were big enough to actually have, or wide enough to actually be able to include sleeves in them if you wanted to sleeve your deck up. Anyway, there you have it. Thanks for watching.